A couple more weeks till Vlogmas. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Perfect Harmony. Perfect Harmony is a 1991 Wonderful Disney television release. It is directed by MacKenzie, cinematography by Robert Yeoman, editing by Sidney, Wolinsky, music by Billy Goldenberg, and it's written by David Obst. MacKenzie is best known for Moonlighting, Family Ties, Scrubs, and Remington Steele. Robert Yeoman is best known for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Moonrise Kingdom, Drugstore Cowboy, and To Live and Die in LA. Sidney Wolinsky is best known for The Shape of Water, The Sopranos, Howard the Duck, and Terms of Endearment. Billy Goldenberg is best known for Kojak, The Name of the Game, Columbo, and Reuben Reuben. David Obst is best known for Revenge of the Nerds, Johnny Be Good, The Whoopie Boys, and The Infiltrator. The film stars Justin Whalen, Eugene Bird, Peter Scolari, David Faustino, and Darren McGavin. Justin Whalen plays Taylor, and he's best known for Child's Play 3, Dungeons and Dragons, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, and Serial Mom. Eugene Bird plays Landy and is best known for Dead Man, Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchard, Sleepers, and Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Peter Scolari plays Derek, and he's best known for Newhart, Girls, That Thing You Do, and The Polar Express. David Faustino plays Paul, and I covered him in the video about Mr. Boogedy. Darren McGavin plays Mr. Hobbs, and I covered him in the video about No Deposit, No Return. Both links will be in the description. The movie was filmed at Berry College and was well received for its soundtrack. There are a lot of well-known faces in this movie: David Faustino, Darren McGavin, even Justin Whalen, but on top of that, there was the kid who played Chunk in the Goonies, who was in Ask Max. He has grown and thinned, so I wasn't sure it was him at first, but it's definitely him. There's the kid who's Kevin McAllister's older brother in Home Alone. Sid? I don't want to say Sid. That's Toy Story. I don't know his older brother's name. I can't remember, but the older brother that owns the tarantula and is mean is also in this movie. And there were a few other recognizable faces, and even the mains are super recognizable faces. So it was a little like, whoa, there are so many faces I've seen growing up, and they're all in this one movie. So that was kind of cool. There are a lot of intersecting storylines in this film, but it did remind me of Almost Angels because of the boys' choir and Taylor and Landy's relationship. Gave me the warm fuzzies remembering Almost Angels, and I loved that aspect of it. However, there are higher stakes and a lot more complicated things going on in this film, which I really enjoyed. It takes place in Georgia in 1959, and the Blatton Academy, where this boys' choir is an all-white male student school, and there's this giant racial thing going on in Rivertown. And Landy is a boy whose parents have died, and now he lives with his grandfather and is now helping his grandfather at the school as one of the janitors. And Landy befriends Taylor because Landy plays the harmonica, and it's nothing like what Taylor has ever heard before, and he's entranced by it. And then Landy is entranced by the choir's traditional stuff that's by Bach and all these Handel and all these famous classical composers. And so they bond and teach each other, and it's a beautiful relationship, and I love it. But on top of that, there's this whole side story where the black community is not allowed to swim in the community pool, so they have to swim in the ravine, and kids are drowning. So they're protesting to let the kids swim in the community pool, and the white people won't let that happen because it's a bunch of racist white people. And so hate crimes start happening. A church gets blown up. I got goosebumps when the black church got blown up. It was really horrific. Paul, played by David Faustino, is the worst character in the film by far. He commits hate crimes against literally everybody in this movie, and you're supposed to feel sorry for him because his parents are crap and never come and see him and are just bad parents, obviously. But I don't feel bad for him at all because it's not an excuse to be a racist, hate crime performing piece of poo. So I felt zero sorry for Paul. And the film itself sends the message that slavery is bad, racism is bad. The kids are obviously all supposed to be together in the community pool and in the school. At the end of the film, Landy gets to be the lead soloist, and it's beautiful, and Taylor and him are so happy and proud to be friends and standing up for something they believe in, and that like snowball affects everything else you're supposed to assume. It actually is just the ending there. You don't know if the community's going to get to use the pool or not, but I think you're supposed to assume that. So there were a lot more complicated high stakes things going on. Obviously the film is racist. They dropped the N-word quite a few times, but I get they were going for the accuracy of the time, because the N-word was definitely dropped a lot at that time and still. And so they're going for accuracy of the time, and I get that. And the message of the film is that racism and slavery and all of that is horrible. So I feel like maybe that was a little long-winded, but also not. I don't know. But no matter what, I enjoyed the film. I thought it was very good. I was a little concerned that it was going to be racist and then not at all have like a good message or whatever, but it had a great message. Racism is bad. So I enjoyed the film. I thought it was great. Landy and Taylor were the best part, in my opinion. I loved Landy and Taylor's friendship and relationship and them making each other more brave or braver. I don't know. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And Paul was the worst. My final rating is 7 harmonicas out of 10. Our total movie count is. Our parent death toll is. Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and on Twitter if you are, so you do. And don't be Paul about it. My dog barking 1,000 times is going to be the end bloopers of this. You're going to see me getting actually angry during that time. And Xander. Okay. Oh, really? Oh. Which is an all-male school, all-white male school. The boys' choir is the biggest deal.